Hello, my name is Sarah Young and I'm a litigation solicitor with Ridley and Hall. I saw in the news this morning that offences prompted by ageism may become a hate crime. I think that's really good news because I think offences against older people have just not been taken seriously enough by society. One of the areas I specialise in is financial abuse of the elderly. Imagine for a moment that you live next door to your mother in her 90s who's suffering from the onset of dementia. Imagine that a guy in his 60s walks past her front garden one morning and strikes up a conversation with your mum. She invites him in for a cup of tea because she's more inclined to do that sort of thing nowadays. They become friends, but not really proper friends because she doesn't know his name and she doesn't know who he is or why he's coming round to her house. You're concerned about this, but no one else is, none of the professionals involved in caring for your mum, because she's not being physically abused and she doesn't seem unhappy. But you're suspicious about this guy, and so he freezes you out of your mum's life. Then, after she dies, you find out that they've been secretly married. That's not something your mum would ever have done. He has control of her funeral. He has her buried rather than cremated, as she would have wished. And then, the final insult, you find out that her will is no longer valid, and that's because marriage revokes a will. That's not right. He inherited everything and she was left with nothing. That is predatory marriage, and I'm campaigning for a change in the law so that marriage no longer revokes a will. Please contact me if you have any concerns about financial abuse or predatory marriage, and I'll do my best to help. Thanks. I'm Sarah Young and we are Ridley and Hall.